Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, we are a fireworks selling, gig life living, homeschooling family of 4. And today we are going to talk about the planner that I chose to use for this coming school year. In the past, I have just made my own schedule or calendar in Word and then printed it all off and hand wrote all of our subjects and our assignments. That way if something happened that we were sick or we just didn't feel like doing schoolwork that day, I could erase it and change it all around, and it worked for a little while, but then we were, I don't want to say getting behind, because we weren't really behind, but in some subjects we hadn't done certain things, and so I was getting confused as to what needed to be done yet and what didn't. So for this school year, I bought a homeschool planner off of Amazon. And if I remember to, I will link it in the description below for you guys. And it is called the Homeschool Lesson Planning Minimalist Notebook. And it is 52 weeks of undated pages. So you can use it to, whatever, in whatever way, whatever year you want to. I do like that there is a lot of room to sort of decorate and get crafty and really make it your own, and, put your own spin on it. Looking at it online, it only showed me the front and the back of this. I don't believe that it showed any of the inside, so I was a little nervous about it, but looking at it online, it looked like it was just a thin book, and I thought, oh, that would be absolutely perfect. Well, it's not a thin book, but that's okay. It is actually pretty thick. And for a minimalist homeschool planner, there's still a lot in here. There's actually some stuff that I won't end up using, but some moms might, and so it's good that it's in there. But I'm going to switch it around and give you a better look of it inside, and then I will also show you what I've done the last 2 years as well, just to give you an idea of the difference. This is what we did our first year of homeschooling. I found this on Word and just kind of tweaked it to make it my own, and then I went through and wrote out all of our subjects and the pages that we were going to do. It did work, like I said, until we were sick, or say he got away with not doing all of his work with great grandma when she was watching him while I was at work. So it kind of got me mixed up on what needed to be done and what didn't need to be done. I just made it two-sided. So that's what we did. And then I just slipped it into some binder cover pages and just put it in a binder, and we worked from it like that. So that's what we did our first year. And this past year, it was similar. I still planned everything out. A lot of that reason is because both my husband and I share the workload. He works part-time and I work part-time. Some days we would work the same days, and then that's when I would have to have my grandmother come in and help me watch the kids and help with homeschool. So, but this is what we did for this past year. And again, I put it in one of these cover pages and put it in a binder, and put down our subjects and all the pages we were going to do, and we ran into the same problem. I kept having to redo the pages because we were skipping subjects, or we were sick or whatnot. And so I mean, it worked. We made it through, but that's why I chose to do an actual planner this year. So that's what we did this last school year, and this is what we are going to use this school year. Again, it is a minimalist notebook, and it is 52 weeks undated. So on this side, it tells you what is included: blank grid pages, a 12-month calendar, field trips, attendance tracker, classes, curriculum overview, a book list, curriculum progress tracker, end-of-year reflection pages, 12 undated monthly calendar pages, and 52 weeks of weekly goals, notes, and schedule layout, weekly lesson plan grid. And this is one of the grid pages, and this is just kind of some inspiration to me to help me maybe get through the hard days. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. Galatians 6:9. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Be still and know that I am God. And then I have a cute little quote down here. Homeschooling is like crafting with glitter. It's messy and scary, but so worth it. And then again, these are just all the grid pages. They're all at the beginning. This is life skills for the kids. Keaton has learned to tie his shoes. Yes, he's 10 years old and he just learned how to tie his shoes, but he has ADHD, and getting him to sit and focus on something that is not fun in his mind is very challenging. So he does know address, but not as well as I would like for him to. And actually, I'm going to be giving a life update, but our address is probably going to be changing. And then down here on this sticky note, Kinsey did go to 2 years of preschool, a local Christian preschool. We weren't ready to take on the challenge of both kids, both mentally and financially. So, but these are just some of the things that she thought maybe we should work on with her. So I wanted to do that. So over here is a calendar. I'm honestly not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I did write all of the months on there. And then on this side is field trips, and I'm just going to utilize this to keep track of the field trips that we go on. So I'll probably write, say, the date here and where we went, and maybe some of the things that we learned about, so we can consider that a homeschool day. Sorry, guys, I had that down too far. There's also an attendance sheet, which is actually really neat. I don't know how much we will actually utilize it, because I made attendance sheets for the last 2 years and we never utilized them. I just went with the days that we did school, and that was what I was utilizing as attendance, but we'll see how this goes. And we have classes on this page. So I just wrote down basically the books that we are using for each of the kiddos. And this is a curriculum overview. So I chose to write our unit studies that I put together, or put most of them together, in here. All of the YouTube videos that we're going to watch, the books that we're going to read, they're all in there. And the Motions and Simple Machines is actually from The Good and the Beautiful, one of their unit studies. It seems to be really, really neat. A little nervous because it is a lot of hands-on things, and Keaton's not super great about those, but we will take our time and see how it goes. I also wanted to keep track of the pages that I would like to be read, like what days. If they don't get read, that's fine. I'll make a note of it on the actual day, and you'll see what page I'm talking about. So I wrote down all of the pages for his social studies, and then I also want him to write out vocabulary words. I want him to learn how to start taking notes. Both of the kids are going to be working on American Sign Language, so this is what I would like to see learned. Kinsey, phonics, we're going to start with some Teachers Pay Teachers worksheets, and then go into all about reading. Math, the same. We're going to do some Teachers Pay Teachers worksheets, and there's several games I have on Amazon that I like to get for math, and we have Usborne's Learning Palette, and we need to work on number recognition, so we're going to get some flashcards. This is a book list, so I'm going to keep track of what Keaton reads and what Kinsey reads. And there's several pages. And these are the pages that I will probably end up not using the curriculum progress, because there are some things that are not gonna take 180 days. I believe his social studies will last about 90 days. His Matthew C, I think, will probably last around then. However, if he gets it finished early, then we'll probably move on to the next level. So these are some pages that I will probably not utilize. However, if you have some ideas for what I could use these for, leave them down in the comment. So now we get down to the actual calendar. So now we have calendar days. Oh my gosh. So, and next we have pages for calendars. And again, I just kind of made it my own. Wrote birthdays in there. Our first day of school is going to be August 7th. Holidays, days we're not going to have school for maybe trips or something. The schools around here take a full week for a fall break. However, we are not going to do that unless we absolutely need it. And a lot of families take off the whole month of December, and I absolutely love that. However, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Maybe one day when I get a little more comfortable in the homeschooling world. So this planner also has pages in here for each week. So I just wrote down what I'd like to see the kids do every day, and just some little doodles and inspiration to all of us. And then I have the day of the week, and then I will write the date at the top of the school day. And then I have Keaton and Kenzie's names on here, and I will keep track of their assignments or what they've finished here. So everything that actually gets done will get written on these pages. So there are 52 weeks of these pages. And then, of course, I did not use all 52. I think I used up 38 weeks worth. And then at the very end, there are several pages of end of the year wrap-ups. So you can write down what went well, what you still need to focus on for next year. Several pages of that. Alright, so that is all that I have for today. Hopefully this gave you an idea of one of the planners that are out there, especially if you are in search of one. I look forward to giving it a try, and again, I will link it down below as long as I remember. Again, I just like to thank everybody so much for coming back and watching my videos, and we'll see you next time, guys.